Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on my weight loss surgery progress. And I just finished going grocery shopping, kind of a short grocery trip, but I wanted to sit down and do a video on kind of what I eat in a day, or just some ideas of what has helped me through this 1200 calorie pre-op diet. So I'm going to show you some pictures, hold up some items that I have bought that I'm going to try, kind of give you an idea of what I do in a day when I'm really trying to stick to the 1200 calories. I will be honest, and I hope that this helps somebody, but there have definitely been so many days where I was not perfect with this 1200 calorie diet. My weight has gone down most of the time. When I've weighed myself at home, sometimes it has crept back up a little bit. I've just made sure to get back on it as quickly as I can, and especially during those medically supervised diet visits, to make sure that my weight has gone down, because I believe my insurance requires that you do not gain any weight during these visits. And of course I don't want to. I'm doing my best to lose the weight. So far I've been successful in that, and I will let you know some of the tips that have helped me. Okay, so we went to Trader Joe's this evening, and I will show you some of the things that I got from Trader Joe's. I know we got just a little bit of produce. We got some strawberries, red grapes, and the sugar snap peas. Now, the snap peas are mostly for my youngest daughter because she loves those, and the grapes are definitely for my daughters because I'm not a huge grape person, but sometimes I'll eat it a little bit. It's a good idea if you want something sweet. I think some people freeze grapes and then eat them kind of like as a sweet treat, so that's an idea. The strawberries I will have occasionally, but I have to be careful with the fruit because they are high in carbs and sugar, so they're kind of like a sweet treat. So I don't eat those a whole lot, but they are in there more for my girls to have a healthier snack. But I did get those, and I do eat them occasionally. So one of the meals that I picked up while we were at Trader Joe's, they have awesome little frozen meals and things that you can throw together, but not all of them. I mean, just because it's Trader Joe's doesn't mean that they're all healthy, of course. But the one meal that I did get was, I believe it's called, I'll show a picture. It's like, I think it's like pesto linguine with tomatoes. And the thing about that is a lot of people love pasta. They have a hard time giving that up. I could kind of go either way with pasta. I'm not obsessed with it. I don't have to have it, but I thought that looked really good. And I did read the ingredients, or not the ingredients, I read the nutrition label on the back, and I'll show you that too in the pictures. So one serving is 1 cup, and this bag comes with, this bag comes with 3 servings. So it's kind of pre-portioned in there. The little noodles are kind of bunched together, so I'm hoping that they're like 3 little bunches to make it easier. But I figured I would make that, have just the 1 serving, have a really good little pasta dinner, and be satisfied. You could add more tomatoes to it if you want a little bit more substance. You could throw some grilled chicken on there, things like that to add more protein. And that, I just thought that was a great little meal, quick and easy. Another thing, for my lunches sometimes while I'm working, I will sometimes get like the healthy choice or the lean cuisine, those like frozen meals, but you have to really watch it, because I know one of them, I think it's called the unwrapped burrito bowl. It's one of my favorites, but it has 50 carbs in it. So you really have to be careful and kind of watch what you're doing for the day. But those are, sometimes a good idea for your lunches if you're in a hurry, and they're kind of good portion sizes, but you still really have to be careful, and with the sodium in it. One of my favorite things that we picked up at Trader Joe's tonight are the mahi burgers and the salmon burgers. They're little pre-portioned burgers. I figured I would throw them in my little oven before I'm about to take my break for lunch. Go ahead and cook that, pop it on a plate, high protein, low calories, just delicious little lunch. I figured I could microwave some broccoli, or just pop some vegetables, whatever I want to go with it, and that's a great lunch. And I love fish. I know not everybody does, but I do. I love fish, so I figured that would be easy and simple, delicious lunch. So for breakfast, I have mostly been having these Premier protein shakes, and the only one I really like is chocolate. They have bananas and cream, maybe a strawberry one, and a vanilla one. I tried the vanilla one. I'm just not a huge vanilla fan, so really this chocolate one's my favorite, but these are amazing. I can absolutely drink this, be so full from breakfast to lunch and be fine. I don't even think about lunch until it's about lunchtime. So it keeps me full. It has 30 grams of protein. I know a lot of people love these, and I can see why. And I get these at Sam's Club. I actually got a Sam's Club membership just to go and get these. We used to have one, and I just haven't had one for a while. But we went back, we got a Sam's Club membership because you can get these at Walmart, but I think they come 4 in a pack, and they're a little less than $8. Or you can get, I think it's 12 for $16. So you get, what's that, almost 4 free if you get them at Sam's Club. I could be completely doing that math wrong in my head right now. But you get a few of them at least for free when you go to get the big pack at Sam's Club. I looked on Amazon. They are not a good deal on Amazon, not when I checked anymore anyway. But yeah, Sam's Club is your best bet, but Walmart does sell these also. And these are so, so good. I did try to make like a frappuccino with this, but I'm still working with that. I'm gonna get an ice cube tray, and I'm gonna freeze some coffee and try to make a little coffee drink with this, because I figured that would be a nice little treat, because it's so good. I just didn't have the consistency right that day with that drink. So I'll let you know if I perfect that. I'll put it on Snapchat or Instagram or something, but this is delicious for breakfast. If I'm out of the Premier Protein shakes, a lot of times I will eat like a prepackaged oatmeal, but I make sure to get the steel cut, the high protein, high fiber oatmeals. They're not the best for you, but they're better than a bowl of cereal, something like that I like. And also eggs. I'll just have a couple scrambled eggs. Sometimes I'll have one of my favorite things. I may have mentioned this in another video, but one of my favorite things one week, I would have 2 scrambled eggs, 1 serving, and I would measure. I cooked a whole thing of chorizo sausage that I just got, ground chorizo sausage from my grocery store. I cooked it all and I measured it out. I think it was 2 ounces per serving. It is a little higher in fat, so of course I would drain off the fat, do my best to do that. So it is a little bit higher in fat, but it made such a good little breakfast bowl. I would have 2 scrambled eggs, the 1 or 2 ounce serving of whatever the serving was of chorizo sausage, and then I would count out little 6 cherry tomatoes, and I would cut them in half and mix that all together, and it was so delicious. So that's one of my favorite breakfasts. But I got a bag of boiled eggs, kind of already pre-made boiled eggs at Trader Joe's. I'm gonna try that. If nothing else, just kind of like a midday, if I'm getting really hungry between lunch and dinner, maybe go grab just a boiled egg, and that high protein will hopefully keep me full until dinner time, or just for breakfast, grab a couple of them for breakfast. So I got those. Another snack that I like to eat are cheese sticks. They can be kind of high in fat sometimes, but they're a great satisfying snack, so I love that. I have some cheddar cheese sticks right now that we got for my daughter that she doesn't like, so I'm trying to eat those up. My favorite are the Sargento pepper jack cheese sticks, and I rarely find them in the store, so when I find them I always stock up a couple bags. So I love those are my favorite. So my goal for the next few weeks is to start buying more vegetables, and then go ahead, like the produce, and go ahead and wash it, prepare it. I'm not a big meal planner per se. I plan my meals, but not like meal prep, but I'm gonna do my best to try to prep some vegetables and things in little individualized containers to pop them, grab them and go with my lunch or as a snack or something like that. So that's my goal. Just like cucumbers, bell peppers, tomatoes, little things like that, whatever you like. I'm gonna do my best to try to portion those out. So one of my favorite meals, and it's really not that bad, you can kind of try to tweak it a little bit. It's Laura Vitale. She's on YouTube. I think she's on the Cooking Network now. But she started on YouTube, I believe. She's so awesome. I love watching her shows with my husband. Her name is Laura Vitale, and she has a recipe for taco soup, and it is so good. And we do things like, you could get ground turkey instead of the hamburger meat. We still get the hamburger meat, but I've been meaning to try it with ground turkey. So you can kind of tweak her recipe, like we leave out the corn just for less starches, less carbs. But what you can do is if you use MyFitnessPal, you can go in and you can make a recipe. So you can put all the ingredients in it. You'll be able to find out how much calories are in each serving. That's what I do. I love that soup. I used to sit down and eat a huge bowl of that soup with a bunch of tortilla chips, which was terrible. Now I don't eat the tortilla chips, and I make sure I keep the portion. But 1 portion is a really good, very filling serving. So that is one of my favorite recipes. So if you want, I'm not going to put the ingredients in here. I mean, if you just want to look it up, it's Laura Vitale. I'll put her name down below. You can check out her channel. She has lots of yummy stuff. Not very, I'm sure not too many things that are like super healthy, but you never know. I don't know. I love her though. She's really sweet, she's so cute. I love watching her videos. So again, some of my favorite things are just salmon, chicken breast, you know, the typical things. One of the things, I love stuffed green peppers. We made that one night and we just put inside the pepper a little bit of tomato sauce and the hamburger meat. We didn't put any rice in there. That was it, and it was delicious. So I've been trying to just tweak some of the meals that we eat already and just try to make it a lower carb, lower calorie option, and it's really worked for me. So a lot of times if my family's having spaghetti, I'll get a bell pepper and I'll just put that hamburger meat with a little bit of the spaghetti sauce, like a couple tablespoons, not that much, in the pepper, and I'll make myself a stuffed pepper instead of the spaghetti that they're having. So it really is not too difficult. You just kind of have to get ideas, and that's the hard part. Sometimes it's coming up with the ideas. Now, speaking of pasta, sometimes if my girls and I, one of the meals that we have sometimes is I'll just throw in a can of diced tomatoes, throw some herbs in it, and we'll have a little bit of noodles with diced tomatoes. And I did buy this pasta. I make sure to go by the actual serving size, which is, it's 2 ounces. And I'm not honestly sure if that's 2 ounces of cooked pasta or 2 ounces of dry pasta. If you guys know, let me know, because I'm curious about that. But there's about 7 servings in this box. And I thought when I first made this, you know, I'm used to just like piling my plate with pasta, not thinking about the portion sizes. So when I first measured out this pasta size, I thought, that is not going to fill me up. But I stuck with that tip that I think I put in a different video. I used my girls' little plates, which of course makes it look fuller, but that actually really was a really good size of pasta. I was full. I absolutely was full. You know, I think that's one of our problems. We eat way past the point that we are full and that we're satisfied. We're not hungry anymore. So that completely filled me up. I was good for the rest of the night. So you may be surprised that an actual serving of pasta, although you think there is no way that my cat could eat that pasta and get full, I think you'd be really surprised, especially the better we get at controlling our portions. But I like this pasta because it's got the protein in it. It's still pasta. It's still got the carbs, of course. There's 38 grams of carbs in one serving. So this is not something I have very often, but if I'm gonna have pasta, I try to at least get a little bit more protein in there, or there's some high fiber, the whole wheat pasta, things like that. Now, when we were at Sam's Club, I did pick up a big box of this. It's the Dannon, the 000 Greek yogurt. I mean, I got this because it's 15 grams of carb. I mean, not of carbs. It's 15 grams of protein per serving, which is the little cup is the serving. It's okay to me. I really don't think that it's super, super healthy for you. I think my sister said that one of her best friends is a personal trainer, and she said this is one of the worst for you. But I figured during this time, while I'm trying to find things that are higher in protein, especially after surgery, when you're going to the pureed stage, things like that, you know, I may rely on a little bit, not perfect things, but that have those protein, or has that protein, lower carbs. So this is pretty good. So if you want to check that out. So to say that I have 100% cut out soda would absolutely be a lie. I never drank soda a ton. Really, I think I've probably mentioned this, that Dr. Pepper is my absolute weakness, but I tried to never keep it in the house in the first place because I would drink it all the time. So I don't hate drinking water. I actually enjoy drinking water and things like that. But if you just are sick of water and you want to try something else, you know, there are tons of other things that you can add to your drinks. And this is my favorite. It's Crystal Light, but it's the kind with the Truvia in it. So it doesn't quite have that aftertaste at all, in my opinion. Maybe some people could tell that. But I think the other Crystal Light, just the regular Crystal Light, it has kind of that artificial sweetener aftertaste to me, and I just don't care for it. But I love these. Now, the only thing I'll say, so you get this pack. I have used these for probably 7 years off and on, a long time, and I am just now realizing that one serving is half a pack. So I thought, my gosh, how can that, I don't know, I thought that was a little deceiving, but I used to put the whole pack in there. Half a pack is fine when you do it. It tastes fine, but it's kind of hard to measure half a pack of this. But one serving is 15 calories, so like I said, half a pack, but it's got 4 carbs in it also. So if you have this whole pack, that is 8 carbs. So just to kind of, only 30 calories, no protein, no fat, but it is 8 carbs if you have the whole pack. So, but a little treat if you want something other than water, if you want a sweet treat, this really gets my sweet tooth. I love it. It's a little bit tart. There's lots of different flavors, so I like that. A couple more things I got from Trader Joe's. I don't know how much I'll like this. It's just a little beef jerky stick. Let's see if little beef jerky stick. I thought, why not? It's just a little snack if I'm wanting a snack. So I'll try that. I got one of these. I have heard good and bad things about this. This is the Power Crunch Protein Energy Bar. I got the flavor triple chocolate. So I got this Power Crunch Protein Energy Bar in triple chocolate. I've heard good and bad things about this. Another thing is, the serving for this is 205 calories, 13 grams of fat, 10 carbs, and 13 grams of protein. That's a lot of calories and a lot of fat. So I may do something like have half of it or something like that, just if I'm craving something sweet. So I did get that just to try it. And I couldn't remember if I heard that people love these or hate these, so I figured I'd try it. It's the Quest bar, and I got the flavor, what is it? And cookies and cream. Now this serving is 190 calories, 9 grams of fat, 20 carbs, and 21 grams of protein. So a little bit better than the other one, but still that's quite a bit of carbs and things like that. So maybe half the bar, but I'm curious. I'm going to try these, and I can't remember if people liked these or not. So you just kind of have to figure out some things that work for you. I am still keeping a food journal as much as I can. I always use MyFitnessPal, which really helps me a lot. And another thing, drink your water. When I don't drink my full 64 fluid ounces in a day, I notice that my weight doesn't go down very much. When I drink that water, it drastically decreases over the next day or two, because when your body's dehydrated, it's trying to hold on to that water so you get that fluid, that water weight. So if you drink your water, it is going to help so much, and that is one of the things I'm terrible at, so I do my best. And I think I mentioned in another video that I have been at least, oh gosh, almost 2 months, almost this whole time, ever since I started this journey. I thought, I am doing this, I'm trying to jump ahead of things, because I know that hair loss is a big side effect of this surgery, and I gotta admit, it's one of my biggest fears after this surgery, which I know is dumb, but it is. My sister just got me a shampoo from the salon. I can't remember the name. I want to say it's Xenogen. I can't remember. I'll try to link it below. I think I've used it twice, so I can't really say. I mean, I know a lot of people at the salon that she works at say it definitely works, so I'm using that every other day as a treatment. I'm trying to get ahead with that, but this I have been doing for 2 months. I've been taking biotin at night, and then during the day. So every morning I take the serving, which is 3 of these. It's the Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nail Supplement. And then at night I'll take an extra biotin to go with it. So, and I am shocked, like every time I go to do my hair, I have noticed new hair, especially what I can tell is around my face. I can notice new growth, and my hair grows pretty fast anyways, but the new growth is what I'm really excited about. So it is absolutely working. So I'm hoping that building up that extra hair will hopefully help in the later on when some of my hair is falling out. So we can only hope and pray that it is not too bad, but it is what it is. It's worth it to get healthier. So if you are in this process, I highly recommend checking out some vitamins and starting them now and starting to build up some of that hair growth. So I will say this, just an update on my surgery journey. My surgery has been approved, so I'm just waiting for my insurance to send that information to my doctor's office, and they will get it scheduled after I pay the fee for the surgery. So we should be doing that hopefully in the next couple weeks. And my next update, I will have my surgery date. I hope so. So I'm excited about that. But you guys leave me some comments down below. Tell me what things are working for you, what things aren't working for you. If you notice that I said something in this video, some food or something that you're like, that's so terrible, don't eat that. Or just any tips, just let me know. I have really enjoyed getting to know you guys slowly here and there and being able to follow your journey, getting tips from you, and I'm just so appreciative of that. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed so you can continue watching my journey. Don't forget to like the video if this was helpful for you. And like I said, comment down below and tell me some things that are working for you, or just let me know where you're at in your journey. So thanks again for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.